everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to create a dark blue sultry kind of look. It's kind of one of my go-to looks for date night. Now I don't have a date tonight, but that's completely okay. I just kind of felt being in the blue mood. Blue is like my favorite color and I absolutely love it, and this look is just on point for me. I love it. It's very simple to create. It only takes a couple of colors to do, which is really nice. So it's a quick, fun look, especially when you're running behind on date night and you don't know what you're gonna do and you're like, holy crap, I really want a smoky eye, but I also want to look really pretty. I want it sultry. I want to be like attractive, and you're like, well, I don't have much time. I got 30 minutes to beat this face pretty much. And so I created one that was really simple and easy to look with just two palettes, which you can do with any palette, honestly. If you've got the mattes and the blues in one whole palette together, you can change it up to make it purple or green. It's kind of your choice. I chose blue because blue is my color. So I hope you all like this tutorial, and let's get to it. Hi. Okay, so the two palettes I will be using in this how to create a blue sultry look is the ColourPop Wet Bretman Rock collection. This palette is absolutely stunning and has some of the most gorgeous blues, in my opinion, in here. Specifically today we'll be using this one, a little bit of this, and this one, and this one. I may throw this one in at the last minute as maybe to lighten up the center of my eye from this color. The other palette I'll be also using is the Huda Beauty Sapphire Obsessions palette. This one is as gorgeous as the ColourPop one, but if you're balling on a budget, the ColourPop one is a little bit more budget friendly, and these are the shades in here. I'm really pulling towards applying this in the corner, and oops. And then you have this one as another addition to the deeper section of the blues to kind of brighten it up just a little bit, so that way it doesn't look super dark as we continue on. Okay, so I've already primed my eyelids with the Painterly Pro Pot. Let me see if I can zoom in here. So yeah, do pardon my skin, it's attacking me like always. It's just the time of the year. The skin just decides to hate me, and I have used every skincare product you could possibly think of, but everything is still showing up, and it's quite annoying. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my M504 brush from Morphe and kind of go in with the Skinny Legend from the ColourPop one, this shade, and kind of apply a nice base down in the crease. We'll just do this eye for simplicity. Now I've heard where these colors have oxidized on people. Not really what I'm going for. Hopefully it don't on me, but we shall see. Take a little bit more of that shade. So this one does blend in really well with my skin color, so you do have a kind of a hard time to see it, but it is right in this area. So next I'm going to take my round brush. She's here somewhere. One of these brushes that I have over here. I'm going to take the M441, the Morphe brush, and I'm going to go in with the U Beach shade from the ColourPop one, and kind of deepen up that crease a little bit. Now I'm just using circular motions and windshield wiper motions too, to blend the color seamlessly across the crease. I'm not really wanting to go necessarily too dark with this because that's what the blue is supposed to be doing. So just trying to deepen it up just a little bit to help. And then I'm going to go back in with my with the JH34 brush from Morphe, the Jaclyn Hill collection, and take a little bit of that skinny dip and help lighten up the edges here just a little bit. Okay, so now that I have that, we are going to take the JH31, yes it's pink, but there's no pink left on it, and I'm going to go in with the shade Chillin' from the ColourPop one, and add that into my crease also. I'm starting out really light because I don't want to overdo it either. So this brush isn't doing it. I'm going to switch brushes and jump into the JH33 brush. Let's see if that can help make a difference here. Oh yeah, there we go. That's much better here. And then I'm just slowly taking it up and like blending it into the other shades. And then when you've reached the level of darkness that you want, which this is right about for me, you can stop or you can add more. I'm going to take the JH34 again and go in with a little bit of skinny dip and help blend out these edges here. Don't want the darkness to go up too far. So I also really don't want any harsh lines, so, okay. After that, I'm going to take my M433 brush from Morphe and take this shade right here in the Huda palette and kind of apply that right over top of this to add a little bit more blueness to it. The other blue is super dark, but this will help lighten up the area in my opinion. It doesn't take much either, so. And just make sure it's blended out, so it does make a little bit of a difference. As you can tell, go back in with a little bit of skinny dip, not too much, make sure there's not very much left on this brush. So that way you're not adding, you're just blending, making the area a little bit more smoother. Okay, so I'm going to take my Morphe M166 brush and I'm going to apply the shade Mood all the way across my lid, flat with flat dry brush. This just creates the base for me before applying it with my finger and making it a little bit more glittery. As you can see, there is a bit of fallout with this brush. I'll just take my, not very much fallout in the pan, but on the face. I'm just take my M438 brush and kind of flick it off. As you can tell, it's really not that of a pretty color dry brushed. It's actually way more prettier with a finger. So I'm gonna dip in Mood with my finger. As you can tell, it's more vibrant, and then I'm going to apply it right on the lid, right over the exact areas I just applied it with the dry brush. Be very cautious with this color and basically where you're applying it. I'm used to applying this with my other finger, so I'm going to try this again with my other index finger. Taking just a little bit more. And putting it right in there. Okay, so I have some harsh edges that I'm going to want to blend out. Don't worry about getting it all the way in your crease. You're going to have another color kind of go there. So don't worry, don't stress over it too much. Currently, it's a really pretty look, but in the natural world, I need to add a little bit of this color into the crease to blend it out just a little bit, and that way I have no harsh lines anywhere. mean, in the end, this is a super easy look to create and very quick and very efficient. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the shade LOL I'm Crying from the ColourPop one. See if I can get it on my finger. And apply it over top here. Not really liking that one, so let's give the one in the Huda Beauty one, give it a try. Oh, that's really pretty. It really just kind of brightens the look up just a little bit, so it's not too dark. So finally, you're gonna take a makeup wipe. Hold on a second, let me go get one. Okay, so I wiped it off, got it off my fingers. So as you can tell, this is a very beautiful look. I mean, it's very blue, it's very simple. I mean, if you're a Kentucky fan, this would work perfectly for game days for you. That was kind of my ideal for it. I'm gonna go back in with the JH32 brush and a little bit of U Beach and kind of go back into the crease just a little bit, not too much, and kind of help even up those edges a little bit, because this color did oxidize, so I can see it in certain places but I can't see it in others. So there we go. I feel like that's a little bit better than it was before. Doesn't really take too much with this one. Just gonna kind of get this off my nose here, get that out from underneath. Now with this one, I'm not really going to apply a big wing. I think I'm just going to line the outer portion of it. I'm not really feeling a very large look, so I'm gonna take the ColourPop BFF eyeliner in the shade Uno Numero and just kind of give my eye just a little bit of a line to help. Okay, so there's that. So, okay. I'm going to hop off here, do my other eye, finish my face, come back on for the finishing of the eyeshadows with an inner corner highlight and a brow bone highlight. I'll see you in a second. Okay, so now everything is done except for the inner corner highlight and the brow bone highlight. My eyebrows never need anything except for maybe a little bit of a fill-in whenever they're looking a little sparse, but today they're doing pretty well, so I'm not feeling the fill-in for it. I'm going to take the shade Thickums, right? Yeah, this one, the little silver one, and dab it right in the outer corner here. Here, let me get a mirror here to help, so I'm not getting it everywhere on me. So let's see. that right in there. That brings a glow to the inner, which I really like. It's really pretty. Let's get it on this side. Oh yeah, definitely worth it. And it does slim my nose down just a little bit. I don't contour every day because contour just has been a rough thing for me to get a hold of, due to partly not finding a shade for my pale butt. But I do highlight. I use the Ursula highlighter from the ColourPop Villains. I'm really feeling that one lately. It's really, really pretty, so it's been one of my favorite ones to be putting on every day right now. Let me just try and put a little sparkle on my face. I'm going to take a little bit of the silver from the Huda one and place it just over top to add a little bit more of a sparkle. There we go. Okay, so that is my version of a dark sultry look, and I really hope you all liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, hit the button for the notifications too if you also would like. In the description box you will find all of my social media, so please go follow me there, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I will get back to you all. Bye.